The labors of Theseus, much like the 12 labors of Heracles, are legendary tasks that showcase the strength, courage, and cunning of the hero. Theseus, the mythical king of Athens, is known for several feats, among them the famous slaying of the Minotaur in the labyrinth of Crete. However, his labors are lesser known but equally remarkable. Make sure to subscribe. 1. The slaying of the Marathonian Bull. The Marathonian Bull was a fearsome creature with hide as tough as iron and horns that could pierce even the strongest armor. Its rampage through the land of Marathon struck fear into the hearts of all who dwelled there, threatening livelihoods and lives alike. When news of the bull's terror reached Athens, Theseus knew he had to act. Armed with only his courage and his trusty sword, Theseus journeyed to Marathon to confront the beast. The battle was fierce, with the ground trembling beneath the bull's mighty hooves and its bellowing echoing across the countryside. But Theseus, with his unparalleled strength and indomitable will, stood firm against the onslaught. With a well-aimed thrust of his blade, he delivered the fatal blow, felling the beast and bringing peace to the land once more. 2. The defeat of Procrustes, the Stretcher. Procrustes, also known as the Stretcher, was a cruel and sadistic bandit who preyed upon unsuspecting travelers along the road from Athens to Eleusis. His infamous modus operandi involved offering hospitality to weary travelers, only to subject them to torturous manipulation to fit his iron bed. Those who were too short would be stretched to fit, while those too tall would have their limbs amputated. When Theseus encountered Procrustes, he was outraged by the bandit's depravity. Engaging him in combat, Theseus turned Procrustes' own weapon against him, subjecting him to the same fate he had inflicted upon others. Justice was served as Procrustes met his end upon the very bed of torment he had used to terrorize his victims. 3. The capture of the Marathonian Bull of Crete. The labyrinthine island of Crete was plagued not only by the Minotaur but also by the fearsome Marathonian bull sent by the gods as punishment for the arrogance of King Minos. This bull, like its counterpart in Marathon, was a creature of immense strength and ferocity, wreaking havoc upon the land and demanding tribute in the form of sacrifices. Determined to end the suffering of his people, Theseus embarked on a perilous journey to Crete. With cunning and courage, he navigated the twists and turns of the labyrinth and confronted the bull in its lair. In a battle that shook the very foundations of the maze, Theseus emerged victorious, not only slaying the beast but also capturing it alive. Leading the bull back to Athens as a trophy of his triumph, Theseus symbolized the liberation of his people from the tyranny of both beast and king. 4. The retrieval of the Golden Fleece. The quest for the Golden Fleece was one of the most legendary adventures of Greek mythology, immortalized in the tales of Jason and the Argonauts. When Jason called upon heroes from across Greece to join him on his quest, Theseus eagerly answered the call. Venturing to distant lands and facing myriad perils, the band of heroes encountered challenges both natural and supernatural. From navigating treacherous seas to outwitting cunning adversaries, Theseus proved himself time and again as a stalwart companion and a fearless warrior. In the end, it was Theseus's strength of arms and unwavering resolve that secured the Golden Fleece, bringing honor and glory to himself and his companions. At the taming of the Crommyonian Sow. The Crommyonian Sow was a monstrous creature of immense size and ferocity, terrorizing the land of Crommyon and devouring anything that crossed its path. Its razor-sharp tusks and insatiable appetite made it the scourge of the countryside, driving fear into the hearts of all who dwelled there. When news of the Sow's rampage reached Athens, Theseus knew he could not stand idly by. Gathering his weapons and mustering his courage, he set out to confront the beast. The battle was fierce and bloody, with the ground shaking beneath the Sow's thunderous charge. But Theseus, with his unmatched skill and strength, prevailed, either slaying the beast outright or capturing it alive. Returning to Athens triumphant, Theseus once again proved himself as a hero, worthy of admiration and acclaim. 6. The cleansing of the stables of Augeas. King Augeas of Elis was renowned for his vast herds of cattle, but his stables had become a fetid cesspool of filth and decay. For years, the stench of rot and excrement had hung over the land, polluting the air and poisoning the soil. When Augeas offered a reward to anyone who could cleanse his stables in a single day, many scoffed at the seemingly impossible task. But Theseus saw an opportunity for glory and honor. Rather than shying away from the challenge, he embraced it wholeheartedly. With his keen mind and indomitable will, Theseus devised a cunning plan. Diverting the course of two mighty rivers, he unleashed a torrent of water that swept through the stables, cleansing them of their foulness in a single day. Augeas, astonished and impressed by Theseus's feat, granted him the reward he had promised, cementing Theseus's reputation as a hero of unmatched skill and ingenuity. These 6 labors, each more remarkable than the last, attest to the courage, strength, and cunning of Theseus, the legendary hero of Athens. Through his deeds, Theseus not only vanquished monsters and villains, but also inspired awe and admiration in all who beheld his mighty feats. From the rugged hills of Marathon to the labyrinthine depths of Crete, Theseus's legend echoed across the ages, ensuring his place among the greatest heroes of Greek mythology.